It's very hard for parents to go from being present in their children's life to suddenly, after the separation, finding themselves playing a very minor role in their children's life and having only limited access to their children. As I am doing the campaign, I've spoken to a lot of parents who are in this situation, and they suffer. They suffer in ways that parents who don't go through this situation would not be aware of. They suffer so much that some of them fall into depression or alcoholism, or they become workaholics, or they start doing certain things to distract themselves. In my case, I decided to run this campaign to try to change the system, because that is the way so that other parents would not have to suffer the way I have suffered and the way parents have suffered until now. But we don't want to change the system simply for the parents. The point of changing the system is it's best for the children. What is best for the children is to be in this arrangement that is known as shared parenting. What do we need to change to make this possible? There are various changes that have to be made. First, we need to change the law. The law at the moment leans towards a situation where one parent gets to be the primary parent and the other parent gets to be the secondary parent. This particularly comes out in the case law, not the law itself. So we need to change the law to make shared parenting a presumption after separation, all things being equal. So the presumption of judges would be that shared parenting is the best arrangement. Then they would only move away from that arrangement if there are problems, if one parent is an abuser, if one parent is not willing, if one parent is not capable. So that's the first thing we need to change. The second thing we need to change is we need to take separations out of the hands of lawyers. At the moment, if someone wants to separate, they go to a lawyer. And then a lawyer would only look at things through the law and through litigation. We need to move away from this culture of litigation. When parents need to separate, or when parents want to separate, there should be an agency, and they go to this agency, and this agency would try to mediate, firstly, maybe to try to get them back together. And if that is not possible, then mediate between them so that they can find the best arrangement for the care of their children. The third thing that needs to change is how allegations of abuse are investigated. At the moment, when someone makes an allegation of abuse, the system pounces on the accused, and the accused starts losing out. And then other problems can come in, that the accused can become a victim then of what is known as parental alienation, that the accuser manages to alienate the child from the accused. Once again, instead of going to the police and going through the criminal justice system to prove one's innocence, there could be an agency or a unit that could be and in this unit there could be like social worker, psychiatrist, a magistrate, and they come in and they investigate the abuse in an expedited manner, so that after a few weeks a clear picture emerges whether the abuse allegations hold up or not, and then if the abuse allegations hold up, then they could go to the criminal justice system. Parents do not need to lose years in the criminal justice system when the research shows that 70% of the allegations of abuse that are made within custody battles turn out to be false. The fourth thing that needs to change is the family courts. At the moment, the family courts are not well trained into handling these very complex psychological issues that people who are undergoing separation, marital separation, find themselves in. Marital separation is something that is very traumatic. It is traumatic for the parent, and it is particularly traumatic for the child. In fact, studies show that children are more likely to have long-term issues because of the marital breakdown. So, family court judges need to be trained, or have to be trained, to in these complex psychology of the situations, so that they will be able to create a situation or to create a process, to create proceedings that take all of these complexities into the accounts, so that the least harm possible is caused to the parties, particularly the children. And this is what I, together with other people, are working on now. We are working on running this campaign to get these changes into place.